Okay, what I have here are my decals that have already been placed on the parts, as well as a couple of layers of clear coat has been sprayed onto it. And if I move this piece around, you see the light reflecting off some of the decal lines that are still present. Now, if you look at this piece, if I kind of bring this up so you get a closer look at it, you can see that there are the decal lines there, and this has been clear coated already. So one of the methods what I like to use to help remove these lines is to sand the decal. So what I'm using here is a very high grit. This is a 320 Norton sanding pad, which I'm just going to lightly sand the edges. And you want to make sure that your clear coat is cured before you do this. So as I sand, you'll see that that the decal line's starting to show up. And since this has been sprayed with the clear coats, the surface has been the decal and the surface has been protected. So all I'm going to do is just lightly sand this decal, and this will help diminish that edge. So effectively, if you're looking at a decal as in terms of layers, so first you have this part, you have a decal that's layered on top of it, so it's effectively something sitting on top of another item. And when you spray the clear coat, you can just try to level out, but then the clear coat's going to go over the decal as well, so that in a sense is a third layer. So you have kind of 3 layers working here. So what this is doing is this is kind of melted or sanding those 2 layers between the decal and the part, and get them as close as possible together, so that when you spray another clear coat, these lines will disappear. I'm just gonna carefully just slowly sand the decal away, the edges. And you see that edges are starting to diminish on one side. If I move it around a little bit, you can see that where the edges are starting to diminish. Don't worry too much that the part is getting kind of cloudy. This is normal. Once you put another clear coat on, this will be back to its normal shiny luster. Just carefully sand very slowly. And you can notice that as I'm sanding, the decal is not being damaged. Now again, a clear coat has been applied to the surface to protect this decal, and all I'm focusing on are the edges. I'm getting the decal a little bit, but mostly focusing on the edges to kind of even up the edges, so that once I spray another clear coat, it'll look like this decal has been painted on, as opposed to looking like it's a decal. Just slowly work your way around, and you can see the decal slowly or you can see the decal line slowly disappearing as I continue this process. Now again, it's key that your clear coat has cured, otherwise this will not work. And this also works to, sometimes when you have like an uneven surface, For instance, you spray something on there, or you accidentally put some, you have an uneven surface. You spray a couple of clear coats, and you might have some dust on the surface. Same process. Just sand it away, and reapply a clear coat, and it should be fine. So this part's pretty much done. And what I could do is I could apply a clear coat over it and see how much of the decal lines are still present. And if the clear coat gets rid of the decal lines, or then this part is finished. So I'll have a picture of this part with the decal lines, or with it sprayed with the next layer of clear coat, and you can see the difference.